Hello and welcome back to Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment. So as usual, I am selling our load of milk. We got 11,000 this day, 11,000 sharp. So this should bring us additional income, a very nice income indeed. And yeah, I have planned for today to spread manure on the field that we harvested in the previous episode. That's one thing I want to do, and the other thing is, I forgot. I had two things in mind I wanted to do, but oh yeah, the other thing is I want to buy mineral feed, and I want to buy filtered water in bulk, so we have it in our storage, so we don't have to go to the store every time we want to make feed mix, and we should do 2, maybe 3 feed mixes today to top up the cow feeding trough. So yeah, this is the plan for today, but first let me get back and then we'll continue. I have already uncoupled the trailer. The milk trailer is where it should be, and this is our manure spreader. We haven't used it in this let's play, but yeah, this is a standard one. It comes with the base game, so it should work perfectly. And I will put it on this tractor since it's already running and all warmed up, and it has plenty of power, so it won't struggle. Excuse me, something came in my throat. And it should be decent, yeah, of course, my driving skills. But before I start loading manure, I need to get a manure fork. So let's go and quickly browse the shop menu. I have checked, there is nothing really on discount. So we have 1000 liter capacity standard manure fork. We could get a CSZ one. This is for front loader, it's 1,500. Okay, so this is better. Let's see what we have in option wise. The MX, maybe the MX has something. No, this is for the bales. The Schaefer, this is really tiny. Zonarol is 1000. So, and Ursus, of course, this is for smaller, older tractors. Okay, so it looks like we are going to get CSZ, and I like this forged one for the front loader. Yes, let's buy it. So it's 1,200 euros, a very manageable price. And I think we have the tractor parked in this shed. Of course we do. And I can take off. Okay, I need to put the teeth down before I can uncouple it. And away we go. So yeah, buying that mineral feed and that filtered water in bulk, I do need to find a way to store these things because, well, they are on pallets, but if we could get it in a truckload or a trailer load, that would hasten up the process. But if we can't, that's also okay because it's already packed in, you know, portion size, so we can use it by pallet and by IBC. And thinking of, yeah, that is quite a good thing, so I'm gonna leave it as is. Oh, hey, there's a stop sign over there. You crazy guy. or driver, chauffeur, not sure. Look, he did it again. Wow. He really must dislike tractors or something, because he went straight into 2 tractors. Which is not a smart idea. Don't do that, people. Don't ever do that. Even though tractors are slow, they are sometimes hauling heavy stuff, and the brakes are not too sport-like. Okay, well, we have our manure fork, and we'll see you back at the manure heap. Okay, and as you could say, let's dig in. This manure has been out here for some time now, so the smell is not bad. It actually has very little smell when it's outside for such a long time. And let's see, so this is the first load. So just for your information, there is a load button, I mean trigger, right where the tractor is. So you could simply drive your trailer there, press R, and it would load it with manure from the heap. But we are not playing like that, so yeah, we're doing it manually. And load number 2. So there's another thing I want to have a look at, is some kind of a wheel loader or a tally handler. They have tools with quite big capacity. So it would be good to have something like that, and I need something that has a little more height or vertical reach compared to this tractor, because this tractor really struggles when loading things, especially silage, into the TMR mixer, because it's quite a big TMR mixer, and this is a fairly small tractor. I think this is scoop number 4. Okay, and the manure is starting to showing up in the trailer. So it's probably gonna be around 5-6 scoops. I would expect something like that. And this was probably scoop number 5, I forgot to count. You know, I was talking about how many scoops and it messed with my counting. That's okay. Okay, and probably one more. That should be it for this first load. Alright, and yeah, this is it, the trailer's full. Okay, let me just move the tractor out of the way. Put the load down. And let's hit the field. So yeah, now the thing is, should I bring home a wheel loader? These are massive, they are usually articulated, and they are very good at transporting heavy loads, and they have high capacity tools. Or should I bring in a tally handler, which are, you know, a decent capacity, they have a decent carrying amount and decent tool size. So I'm gonna have to have a think about this. And let's go. Okay, this is way too fast, way too fast. Slower. I can barely see where I have already been, because the manure is the same color as the harvested field. That's okay, I can use the mini-map to guide myself. But let me see, 8 kilometers per hour sounds pretty decent speed. Yeah, so we can focus on driving instead of managing the speed. Yeah, this is fun. So this is not intended to fertilize the field fully, but it's intended to give it a boost, so we need to use less of the artificial fertilizer. Because crops usually need more nitrogen that the manure can provide. Which is okay, you know, but if I can give myself a boost, that means that I need to use more of artificial fertilizers, and that is better for environment. That's number one. And number two, it's more cost effective, since we already have manure, and it would be a shame if we wouldn't use it. Okay, just push away some branches over here. Alright. Okay, and it looks like we are using a very small amount of manure to distribute. We are still at 70% full of 70% full trailer, which I think is a very good thing. That means we're gonna use 2, maybe 3 loads to do the whole field, which should leave us with plenty of manure for the field number 1 that is still in growth stage. So yeah, awesome all around. Awesome all around. Okay, well, I think it's time for a little sped up video, and see you on the other side. So the first trailer load took us almost through the whole field, which is amazing. I sincerely did not expect that, so I am going to put in only this scoop, and all the rest can... and this will be it for the field, I think. I think we don't need any more than 1,500 liters for that little triangle left. So yeah, that was a learning curve. I was expecting to use much more manure than I actually had. And manure fork can rest here. And let's go back to the field and do the last little bit, the infamous triangle. And did I give... yeah, I gave myself enough space to turn around. And then we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, this is a really bumpy track. Okay. So the last triangle is over here. It starts even more in. Nothing like this. Let's go. Yeah, we should have plenty to do this, because there's only gonna be a little strip left on the right side. And I would describe this as perfect. But it was really difficult to see where I've been and where I haven't been, because the color of this harvested field is like exactly the same as the color of manure on it. So yeah, that's a fun thing. And the last little piece, and we are still gonna be left with around 816 liters exactly. Okay, even though this trailer has some manure in it, I will put it back into the shed. As I said, this has been weathered out, so there's no real smell to it. And we have healthy cows, so yeah, there shouldn't be any too obnoxious smells. Let me get it. Yeah, okay. So this is spreading done. Now what I want to do is go get a trailer. The bale handling trailer, and I'll go to the store and we'll buy some filtered water and mineral feed. The grain grist I was searching for previously, or a few episodes ago, is available only through a loading point. So you can set up a loading point. It costs £1, €1, and you can get all the things you need there. So yeah, you can't buy it in store. This is the takeaway I wanted to give you. Okay, and see you at the store. Okay, so let's see what we can do. I am thinking of getting first 4 pallets of filtered water. 4 by, yes. These are pretty cheap regarding the amount of how much you actually get, but the mineral feed is quite expensive. There is a way to adjust, because as you may notice, when you go, for example, in everything is 1,100. So chicken food, beet pellets, grain grist, horse food, mineral feed, everything is 1,100. So this is how shall I say, a neutral amount, and it's supposed to be so you can adjust yourself to your gameplay style. I was looking around on the web, but I couldn't find any, how could I say, useful stuff that would actually tell me the price of grain grist, for example, the price of, am I good? Nope. The price for brewer's grain and all that jazz. But yeah, you can definitely adjust the prices to your own gameplay style and to your own needs, which I think is perfect. You do need to do some file editing, XML file in the mod folder. Everything is explained in detail by a YouTuber. I have already posted his channel once, and I'm probably gonna do that again. Okay. I'm gonna struggle from the inside view. So yeah, you can actually set up the mod, and it then translates into every game you have. So, you know, for example, you set up grain grist to be 850 euros per 1,000 liters, and it will be so in every game you load up, when you use the MaizePlus mod, of course. Yeah, I think that's a pretty amazing thing. Okay, will this hold? Will. Okay, so 4, maybe 5 pallets of this and 5 pallets of mineral feed, and we are good for 6 loads because we already have one of each at our farm. So yeah. Yeah, I think I might do one more. One more. This is going to be a very heavy load, and it's a good thing I brought the biggest tractor I have, even though the trailer is not straight and it is messing up with my unloading. Yeah, sometimes you get that when pallet gets stuck on the forklift lines. That's unfortunate. Let me see if I can reset the vehicle. Remove, no. Analyze, reload. Let's see if this will work now. Yeah, sometimes you have to help yourself with a mod like this with easy development controls. Look, it works like a charm now. Oh yeah, it is what it is. The physics of this game are rather funny sometimes. Okay, so no liquid fertilizer, I need water. Let's do, no, one more. And let's get 5 pallets of mineral feed. Now where did I see that? Mineral feed, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 5. No, what happened there? Of course it loaded over each other. Why wouldn't it? Oh well. As I said, you mustn't get angry when this happens because, you know, it's something that happens and you can't really do anything about it. It has improved. In FS19, I know this pallet handling system was really buggy and really annoying sometimes. So yeah, what we have now in FS22 is a lot better, and I'm expecting it to be even better in FS25, which is just around the corner. And let's see. Can I load these two in a stack? I should be able to. The answer is just, is it wise to do so? Probably not. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. I don't want to push the water off. Okay, and that pallet corrected itself, so it's gonna be easier to load. One over here. And while we're at the store, I might take a quick look at what is offered regarding the wheel loaders, telehandlers, and all that stuff. I know there's a ton of mods out there in the wild of machines, but I have some loaded, not all, of course. But I think I can find something that will work well for our farm, because we don't have a huge yard. You know, the yard is fairly small, and if I would put a very big piece of equipment like a huge wheel loader on, we would struggle to, you know, house it. That's one thing, and of course we would struggle to turn around and do all the stuff we need a telehandler or wheel loader to do. Okay, let's return this and let's take a quick look. So front loaders, these are very small and I don't think they would handle big buckets well. So we have a Torion. This is a small one for 114,000. These are all too big. This is an old one and I don't think it has reach. And this is it regarding the regarding the wheel loaders. And the telehandlers can be pretty decent, so maybe one of these bigger Schaefers, or maybe a turbo farmer. Liebherr. Okay, the price on Liebherr is a decent one, and I can make it so it has, yeah, road tires. Okay, well, that might work. Do we have any weights? No, we can't put on any weights, but I think this one could also be quite good because it's articulated. And we could use this to load the silage and load manure. So yeah, this might be something we buy. It's 130,000, so yeah, we would give it almost all our money that we have at the moment, at least. Anyway, let's go back to the farm and start doing some mixes. Alright, so I think I'll park the trailer here. It was a very heavy load. I could feel it on the tractor. It was, you know, feeling the weight. And now I can put this on, and maybe I don't need to go around because that entrance there is very tight. And if I could do all the loading on this side, I think it would be perfect. Okay. Okay, we have an empty mixer wagon. Now let me see, are we close enough for the hay to be dumped in? We are. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you one load. All the others are going to be the repeat of that one, so of course you don't need to sit here through all that process. And now, yeah, the next time I'm making hay, I'm gonna leave one. I'm gonna make one small bale just to have two of these. So I'm gonna take this one somewhere over there for the time being. And we're gonna use the old hay first. It's always better to use your old stuff first and then go on to your newer one, because even though it is stored well, age has an impact on your feed. Not in Farming Simulator, of course, but in real life it does. Okay. So it might be a thing if I would put... Just do this. It might be a thing if I would put the mineral feed and filtered water up there and, you know, dump it down like I have with this hay. So that might be something I would be interested in doing, but not right now. Not right now. Okay. If you have any suggestions of what kind of a machine could I get for loading, please let me know in the comments. I would be very grateful to see your input. Now, where did I put the pallet forks? Oh, this is this. They are probably over there in the barn where I had the front loader stored before I started this gameplay. So yeah, let me go and quickly check there. And I was smart. Oh, here they are. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now I didn't leave myself a very big amount of space to do this, but yeah, I think I'll manage. Okay, well, it's not a good idea to start taking weight from the front, but because we are in such a tight area at the moment, I will do that regardless. Okay, and it's a good thing I have all that weight on the back, the counterweight on the rear. Oops. Careful. So the other thing that would be very good is to have something with with better visibility, yeah, because this has a solid roof, and if I would have an open roof or a window in the roof, it would be much easier to do this than it is right now. Let's take the straps off. Please, one. The mineral feed going in, and now we top it up with silage and we're done with the first mix. Let's see how the cattle is doing. They have space for around 400,000 not 200,000 liters of feed, so yeah, that's a lot of space, and I have to be careful I don't drive into the field. Now let's put up the bucket. Let's do some silage. So yeah, CSZ has a 3,000 liter bucket for a telehandler, which would be ideal. Because right now, well, it would be around 500 liters more than we can take at the moment. So this is also a fairly big bucket for a small tractor like this one. But it works. Barely, but it works. And I know that the wheel loaders, on the other hand, have a high tip bucket. which would extend our reach regarding the height, because I was saying that wheel loaders do have a smaller reach, I think. Since they don't have extendable arms. Okay, now I'm getting worried a bit because that tarp is not moving away. And that feels like a bug. So I will do this mix and I will do everything else off screen in between the episodes. And yeah, it's gonna be it for this one. Yeah, I may have broken the tarp by opening it on the other side. Well, but the bunker utilities mod actually allows you to recover the silo, which is cool because it's realistic, you know. You don't need to do it in FS22 at the moment, but yeah, it's a fun thing, you know, to be able to do it as realistic as possible. But it looks like it got bugged, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna solve this. And that's all I can take from this side. Okay, let me try one other thing. Maybe I can go and do it from the other side and it will open up completely. Because this was the last side I opened. So if that works, I might be okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Gonna take another bucket load. How many buckets do we still need? We are at 20,000, so it looks like we need 4 more. Okay. So yeah, this whole loading setup is not ideal, and I am thinking about making some changes to have better solutions for loading up the TMR mixer. But I think the telehandler would be more appropriate, judging by the area we are in. There's probably not a lot of wheel loaders here, at least not on farms. Maybe there are, maybe I'm just not aware of them, but yeah. I would need to make something different. Okay, and it doesn't open up. That's a shame. Well, if it won't be salvageable, I will clear the silo. You have that option in bunker utilities also. I will simply spawn grass silage bales to replace the lost amount. Okay, and one more bucket and we're done. The first mix. So yeah, that's unfortunate that the bunkers are so uncooperative. What can you do? And it seems like the bucket doesn't want to pick up this part of the silage. Okay. So yeah, we are full of surprises today. Yeah, I really need something bigger to load in because this is not a good look. Okay, so for the last thing today, let's take this into the barn and unload it. It's kind of difficult to see where I'm going, but I think I'll manage. Okay, and let's go. Okay, and with this I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you and see you next time. Bye bye.